We are back for part number 5 of Midnight Club Street Racing. And it's a new stream, a new night. Let's get to it. So, as you see here, we can load up a career mode, so that's a profile and slot one. Let's just load up. And of course, we have all the vehicles that we've unlocked from last time, so let's get back to our Piranha PQ A-Wee. Get back to that white color, because white's my favorite color. And as you see right here, this is a new map. Otherwise, this is the city of London. As you remember last time, Kareem told us to go to London for some more street racing as the stakes are higher here. So, let's see a new adventure go into the city of London. We're going to check out some new roads that we haven't driven on before, and we're going to drive basically the wrong way, because that's basically what it's like in London. We drive on the left side. So, let's get to it and see who our new hookmen are.
My name's Kareem, and I am so fresh, my girl can't settle for nothing less. I'm the champ. Yo, word up. HJ on the mic.
You'll never catch up with me, Emily Morton's fastest girl in town.
So we got some new racers out here, and I just realized that I forgot to turn on vibration in this game. God damn it. Well, let's find our first street racer, and as you saw, and we crashed into that taxi right there. As you saw in the hookman that they previewed, Kareem has flew out to London with us, and he's right there, and we gotta catch up to him. But thankfully, he's taking a route that's not the highway, so it should be easy for us to catch up to him. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier that I forgot to show, the 3 racers from New York complaining that they're not gonna race with us anymore. I think I'll record that later on and show it post-edit in this video.
Listen, I gave it you easy, like you was a woman, and I was a lover man. I ain't risking my ride again, Papa.
I gave you every chance, and you figure I'm gonna risk everything I got against that charity case?
It would be undignified to race you in that.
We can't do that now because since we arrived in London, our contact list has been cleared up. We can't contact Emilio, Larry, or Kiko anymore. So, because there's a new use for the cell phone in this city. So, yeah. Anyways, let's keep up with Kareem so we can be able to do our first street race against him in London other than the New York Championship. Okay. If you heard him, he said, "I thought you'd turn up the time." Now we gotta figure out where the hell he's going. Because as I said before in this Let's Play, the physics are very unusual. I mean, this game was made in 2000, but the physics are really made unusual than it is today. We gotta use some. Might as well have to use some nitrous in order to keep up with him, because we're starting to lose him. I mean, that car, if you saw on the highway in New York, it's apparently very fast. It doesn't have the best acceleration, but it's very fast in terms of speed. And, okay, our car is upside down. Are you? Okay, it just.
You ain't no kind of challenge.
Well, I would have caught up to you if my car hadn't rolled upside down, by the way. And if you haven't, knocked into that tree earlier. So, I wonder, where the hell are you going? Alright, there we go. That's the other way. Despite being in the city of London, Kareem looks like he primarily drives muscle cars. Of course, as shown by his car right there, that we caught up to. So here's our first Waypoint race against Kareem. And oh my god, it's it looks like it's lagging more than usual, and I'm sorry about that, guys, but we're gonna have to deal with this. Anyways, yeah, so here's the map, and let's see how this race is gonna go.
Yeah, I'll take you this time, mate.
Alright, so we're starting directly in the center from the standing start. How nice. Anyways, there we go. And one thing I also forgot to show earlier back in New York is that if you press the select button in the race or in free roam mode, you can adjust the amount of space, the amount of areas that you can be able to see on the race map in general. So we're gonna stick with the you know, zoom in closer to the next checkpoint because it's, you know, manageable that way and it's more convenient for me. So yeah, you can be able to adjust the map to zoom in or out however the way that you want it. So that's nice.
Well, look what the cat drug is.
Oh god! Oh! As you can see, the Waypoint race is made can be done in several ways possible that you can with alternate routes. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? The voice clip right there that that female apparently made. Oh shit! Apparently, I'm going everywhere to every wall.
We'll see when we race properly.
Yeah, watch out for pedestrians. Watch out for me, cause you don't want to be one over. And I'm way ahead of Kareem and his homeboys. And we finished the first race in London.
Well, hell, you managed that. Hey, it's you again. Here's my London number. Let's race here sometime.
London number, huh? Alright. Looks that's what we're gonna do. And hold on real quick, I gotta adjust the time mode to be a little bit higher in stream, so yeah. Alright, I think that's good enough. Anyways, now we get Kareem's phone number.
Well, you beat me in New York, but London is my kind of town.
I'm sure it is. I beat you in New York for the title, but let's see if I can beat you in London again for your cause. And to advance up in the career mode. So this is that 12 race against Kareem is gonna be a simple straightaway from what appears to be, you know, the London highway system. You know, the London highway system doesn't act as a highway or anything like that as compared to Manhattan. But it is what it is. Let's see what we got here.
You think you got him up against me? You and that? Me and this?
This is the fifth take. The last take was going to be a close one down to the wire, but Kareem's car managed to somehow get under me very easily, and it was most likely going to edge me off for the win. So, to explain to everyone about how hard this race is, well, I'm going to pull on now. Kareem's in his usual muscle car. I got a great launch, but he has
Don't make me mad. Wouldn't want that.
faster speed. And this race is basically in a straight line with traffic involved. So we have to use our nitrous as much as we can, and hopefully hope to God that we can still stay ahead of Kareem in order to win. Oh God! Oh my God! Wow! Wow! Oh my God! Did you all see that? Kareem's car just walled the wall and somehow messed up enough for me to be able to win this race. Oh my God. That was great. I'm glad that was in the attempt I did that I'm keeping in here because yeah. Anyways, we finally win his car because we couldn't win it in the New York Championship. So let's see the stats from the PDQ A and the difference in stats. Yeah, there's a difference. He has a faster top speed in this muscle car right here. So you finally get this PT Phoenix Standard, as this car is called. And by the looks of it, this car reminds me somewhat of a Camaro. Pretty much what it could essentially be. but you know, this game doesn't have licensed cars, so they had to make generic bodies of the specific types of cars. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get back to London and we're gonna catch up with Kareem again for the second race. Alright, and the game pretty much just makes us bounce onto the grass about where we are. So now we finally drive this thing. And this game was not kidding when I mentioned that this car has not as great not very good acceleration, or decent acceleration I should say, but catch up to top speed. And there's Kareem that passed by in his new PT car. And it looks like his car has a checkered pattern on the back of it. Let's see here. It's gonna turn left. Huh. We got his attention. Now let's see where he's going to take us for the next race to do in the streets of London for Minecraft Racing. And what the hell was that scream? Oh boy. Oh! Okay then. I wasn't expecting that for you, Kareem, to dive straight on, head on first into the wall. Alright. We got a work cut out for us here, I see. Oh boy. And I should remember this car doesn't have nitrous, so like we can't really use any because this car doesn't have any. Oh, I think we got to the destination. Calling us a chump. And here's our next race. So you can go any way you want, but this is essentially a one-lap circuit race, because the finish line is just where we're gonna start. And if memory serves me correctly, this is a pretty hard race because you don't know who will win. You don't know which way is the best. So we're just gonna try our best to see which way will hand us the win. Let's see. Alright, so we have two guys, including Kareem, going in the left direction, and we have two guys going in the right direction. And if memory serves me correctly, I'm gonna take the right direction because, from memories, the right direction seems to be the best direction for me to win. I'm not sure about that, but for now, it's considering the car we're driving, but we'll have to see. Oh! Oh boy, homeboy. Get a hold of yourselves, homeboy. We're racing here.
What do you think you're doing?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm gonna go win this race. If I can. At least the game is registering me in the lead right now.
Kind of man, huh? Well, we'll see. Hey, brother, you got the
And here's the first race where we encounter police in this game. And I think this is a shortcut. Yes, it is. Although it's not much, but it is a shortcut nonetheless. Ugh. And we're gonna pass by Kareem. Oh, and then another homeboy. What was I gonna explain? Oh yeah, first race. And trees in the way. Fuck. No, not another tree. Anyways, first race with the London police. Although, and it wasn't really heard in this race, but the police cars in London have a different type of siren, or different I don't know what you call it, a assortment of sirens that they play out. You'll know what I'm talking about once that is shown in a later race. Alright, since I'm still in the lead, as long as we don't get into any traffic, we should be good. And this is essentially the same route as the first head-to-head race, but I was in his car, and I win. And just the first attempt. I honestly didn't think I was gonna win in this attempt, but apparently I have. And a homeboy beat Kareem going this direction as well. So it looks like the right direction is the best direction for this race. I'm surprised. And homeboy 3, all the homeboys beat Kareem. What the hell was he even doing? And yes, I was right, the Streamlabs user is that single viewer. I guess we're dropping more frames because of the individual game rather than because the individual game shown on the game capture software. So I learned today. I might have to drop to a low bit rate for this game the next time I stream it. And it doesn't look like Kareem's gonna be finishing anytime soon. So we're gonna call him up again for another race.
Well, you beat me in New York, but London is my kind of town.
And we're not gonna change colors because this car, it definitely has speed for sure. And here's what the second head-to-head race is gonna be for this machine. And I don't remember the route I'm gonna have to take for this. I'm gonna have to experiment to see how I'm gonna do this.
Sorry, my friend, but you don't seem to be much of a challenge.
We'll see about that, Kareem. And it looks like we have to do this in 70 seconds. Considering that this is kind of a long route. And his car is nitrous. I just heard the nitrous sound effect. And he messed himself up. Way to go, Kareem. I think I figured out my route for this. But considering that we have 70-second timer, it's gonna be something. And what are you doing, Kareem? I thought you were supposed to keep up with me. You're not. Anyway, so I've kind of figured out my route, and we gotta make sure not to knock into these traffic cars. Yes, I think I figured it out. Yeah, I have. Ugh, boy. You know, avoiding traffic is harder than you think. And it's definitely the case here.
So you think you're some kind of man, huh?
And we win.
How the hell did you do that?
Simple. I didn't knock into everything like you did. And I figure you were way far behind, so you're probably gonna DNF, because the timer does apply to all of the racers, including the opponents. Yep, Kareem did not finish because he didn't finish before the timer ended. So, sucks for him. I wonder, how did he even become New York champion in the first place, Kareem? But anyways, I win his second car, which is the PT Phoenix DDX. Stats, the only stats that have changed is better top speed and acceleration. So, we're gonna use this thing. For sure. Okay, transition. And the game's probably gonna just have us just drop onto the grass every time we go into cruise mode. I find no problem with that. What was that text? G ready? Is that it? G ready. That's apparently the decal of this car. And let's see what this machine looks like now, his third machine, as it passes by. Although the stats say the handling is the same, but it might be a little bit better, I gotta say. I don't know, it might be. Anyways, there's Kareem with his third car of the PT series. Let's see. Oh, it has a wing. How nice. Oh.
I thought you turned up the time.
Okay, I got his attention. And I should state here that this car does indeed have 3 nitrous's, which is why, you know, how it got faster initially, because I heard the nitrous sound effect, and they had to head race. And our phone's all screwed up because we'll not get to everything. Oh boy, this car is faster. I mean, it should be obvious right here. Although we're catching up now, because it's probably screwed up as one. And he's just wobbling. What the hell is he even doing? Oh, oh, no! Whoa, oh, God! Well, I did somewhat of a barrel roll right there. And what? And I think he went over, yeah, this small hill on the grass in this park. Like, what the hell? Oh! That was not my fault. That traffic car went into me. You trying to turn left? That's kind of what you're doing. And why am I knocking into you? Okay, this is all kinds of fucks right now. Alright, so here's the destination for a final waypoint race, and our car is entirely screwed up. So here's the map, which looks a little more simplified than before, so I'll give it that. I think I know my route for where I'm gonna go in this race, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'll take you this time, mate.
And we're starting all behind everyone. How convenient. At least we use our nitrosis to be able to gain some ground and be able to pass them, so let's go. See how Kareem performs here. You know, because the DDX model. Oh, here's the police. Ah, you hear that? Do you know what I'm talking about now? Yeah, apparently the London police sirens, it has the normal police noise, but it also adds in a sound that makes it sound like an ambulance is coming. I don't know why it would sound like that in this game, and I don't know if London police sirens actually sound like that. If it is, then why London? I don't know. Well, but I find that kind of weird that the London police sirens not only sound the same, but also sound like an ambulance is coming. I mean, sure, an ambulance would come if some of the pedestrians got hurt, but at this point, then why put them on a police car? It doesn't really make sense at all. Anyways, I knew my route, and let's see, where is the turn? Oh, here it is. There's a finish line right there, and we're gonna defeat Kareem. Yay!
How the hell did you manage that?
Simple, I'm building you.
You damn fine, brother, damn fine. You need to find a London champion. He might be the one to give you a run for your money.
So yeah, he mentions a London champion, and I just realized I gotta move the timer down so you can see his face. There we go. So yeah, there was a New York champion, which was Kareem, but now he mentions a London champion, so that's gotta be nice. And we're gonna go to cruise mode right away to be able to avoid that glitch of the champion not appearing at all, so... Transition. Alright, let's call him up for one last race.
Well, you beat me in New York, but London is my kind of town.
Alright, so we're gonna do our final race against Kareem. We've done the New York Championship, we've done the 3 waypoint races, and we've done 2 head-to-head races. Now we're gonna do this final head-to-head race, and... ooh boy, this is what it's gonna be. It may seem like a straight line to you, which could be where we're gonna go, but... still, there's a possibility of ways that you could go in basically any ways that you do here in this game, so... let's see what we got. As soon as this was up, warm sail.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
That means a lot coming from you, Kareem. Anyways, we had a 65-second timer here. And it looks like his car has a better launch or acceleration than us. So we're gonna use our nitrosis to catch up. Oh boy, the police is coming at us. And we get another instance of the ambulance sound effect. He's going right, but I am gonna keep straight because I know what I'm doing. Look at the map right there. You would know what I'm doing as well. And okay, shit. I might just go around this building right there, and I am ahead of Kareem. Nitrous for the win. There we go.
What in the world going on?
He made it sound like that he's terrified at what's going on, and our police car decides to knock into me. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go back to Cruise for some action. And I'm not actually gonna change cars, but I want to be able to show you what we want anyways. I'll explain that once we get to the car selection screen. Alright, so his final ride we unlocked is a PT Phoenix ICX that has an engine overhaul visually and a wing right there. Oh, the DDX also has a wing, it just wasn't noticeable. But the main reason for why I'm not gonna switch cars is that if you compare the stats between the ICX and DDX, the ICX has less speed than the DDX does, and while it has more acceleration and more durability, however, the handling on this thing is just atrocious. What I mean is the handling is far worse than how the DDX handles. And based on my drive experience, I personally think the DDX is the best machine other than the ICX. I don't know what you guys would think, but personally I just think the DDX is the best PT machine in this game. There's a certain race that would do later on in this Let's Play that will also prove otherwise. So yeah. I just think the DDX is the best. It's better than the ICX. So yeah. And we are back, and I gotta check the Twitch stream because apparently it's saying that the quality is unstable. I'm not sure about that. Anyways, guys, that'll be it for part number 5 of Midnight Cars 2 Racing. In the next part, we're gonna tackle the rest of the 2 other street racers that we saw here in London. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.